The HOA insisted my vacant property line had always been wrong. They approved my neighbor's new garage, fencing, and driveway across nearly an acre of my land. Everyone believed I had lost the property forever, until an old survey monument buried beneath decades of soil proved the HOA had sold land they never owned. My parents purchased 40 acres outside town long before the surrounding subdivision existed. Most families viewed the land as empty fields waiting for future construction, but to us it represented generations of memories, summer camping trips, and plans to eventually build several homes for our children. For years nothing happened until the neighborhood expanded and a homeowners association took control of nearby common areas. Although my acreage remained privately owned, the HOA gradually started behaving as though they possessed authority over portions of it. They first claimed my boundary markers were outdated. Later they insisted modern satellite mapping placed the property line nearly 100 feet inside my land. I immediately produced recorded surveys prepared by licensed professionals. The HOA dismissed every document, saying their community mapping committee had newer information. Soon afterward my neighbor began pouring concrete for a massive detached garage extending well beyond the original fence line. When I confronted him, he confidently showed me paperwork signed by the HOA approving construction because, according to them, the land belonged to him. I hired another surveyor who carefully reviewed every deed dating back nearly 70 years. His calculations matched every previous survey exactly. Still, the HOA rejected the findings and even threatened legal action if I interfered with construction. Months passed while attorneys exchanged letters. During that time the garage was completed, landscaping installed, irrigation buried, and expensive decorative fencing erected. Many people advised me to give up because courts often favor completed construction. Then my surveyor suggested searching for the original government monument placed when the land was first divided decades earlier. Historical maps indicated a brass marker had been buried beneath a large oak tree long before the subdivision existed. After receiving court permission, excavation crews carefully removed layers of soil surrounding the tree. Nearly 3 feet underground they uncovered the original Federal Survey monument exactly where historic records indicated it should be. Modern GPS equipment confirmed the marker established the property boundary precisely where every professional survey had always placed it. The HOA's maps were wrong by almost 90 feet. Even worse, forensic analysis later revealed someone had intentionally altered digital boundary files before presenting them during HOA meetings. Investigators traced the edits to a consultant hired by the board president shortly after the neighboring homeowner requested permission for his expansion. County officials immediately suspended additional building permits throughout the subdivision pending a comprehensive review. The neighbor ultimately admitted he had relied entirely upon HOA documents and never intended to steal land. Together we reached an agreement allowing him time to relocate portions of the improvements while the HOA reimbursed both of us for enormous expenses. The board, however, faced far greater consequences. Insurance refused to cover intentional misconduct, forcing individual directors to personally defend lawsuits alleging fraud and negligence. Elections removed every board member involved, while new leadership commissioned independent surveys across the entire community. The forgotten monument buried beneath an old oak tree didn't merely save my family's land, it uncovered years of careless decisions affecting hundreds of property owners who had trusted the HOA without question.